the
And we're live. Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello, hello. We're back. There's Kelly. Hello, Kelly.
Hi.
Where's Kathy?
Right here. My shoulders and all.
There's my phone. Oh, stop. Okay. Ah! I'm sorry. I'm trying to turn off the phones. Oh, God damn it. Anyway. Hello. Oh, what a great way to start. Okay. So listen, thank you, everybody. If you're new here, welcome to 4 O'Clock Funnies. We just had a lot of fun yesterday, and what I was so pleased was how many people watched when we finished the Facebook Live. It said 171 views, but then somebody must have passed us on because the last I saw, we had like, I don't know, 367 views. So I hope we get 20 today. You know, that would be good. But and my eyeliner is better today. Oh my God, it was so bad. You know, I can't see what I'm doing. So, all right. So I just put on a little lipstick. Today I have deodorant. Okay, I didn't have, never mind. We don't need to go there. Anyway, but my husband's always reminding me. Okay, so anyway, we love doing this show, and I'm lucky to be here with my funny friends. We have Kelly McFarland. Well, say hi, Kelly.
I know I have to unmute.
Camera doesn't go. You must learn to be less shy.
I'm working on my shyness and my introverted ways. My plants have been really taking a conversational beating. So
and tell us where you are today. Yesterday you were in the bedroom.
Yes, today I'm in my living room because I thought a change of scenery is important.
And tell us what you said to Alexa and why.
Oh, I don't want to say we. My husband decided that we needed to have Alexa control all of the lights. By the way, I've said her name twice now, and she always goes, "Yeah, can I help you?" You needy, Alexa. Alexa, you needy. She won't even answer to that. She was like, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I can turn the lights on and off with Alexa.
Oh. But when we were talking before, you said Alexa was your...
She's my bish. She's my house bish. Alexa, are you working for me or what?
I don't know that.
I don't know that.
I didn't know that.
I mean, she's just being fresh. You're in a timeout, Alexa.
So, and we also have Kathy Ferris. Do you have Alexa, Kathy?
I do, but I also say the same thing to Kelly when I'm opening for her. Because she'd be like, are you working for me or what?
What snack cake do you give Kelly when she performs?
Anyone Kelly wants. That's how it goes.
Oh,
okay. Let's be clear that Kelly likes any snack cake. I'm not fussy. Like, here is a snack cake that was found in a 7-Eleven dumpster that I had to wrestle a badger for, and I'd be like,
I love when you do animal imitations.
Yeah, that's what they all sound like.
And we're also very happy to have Catherine Rose with us here today because this is her Her platform. And you know what she does is she can coach people online because she has experts online, and she helps women in business and in life and in career. And this is great. Catherine, thank you for having us.
Yes, and thank you guys for coming up and doing this show. And we did have a great time yesterday, and so I can't wait to jump in with you guys again today.
Well, I want to say the comments were great yesterday, and I will answer all your comments when I finish with the show. Catherine's running the board. I can't see them right now, but as you may remember, yesterday's burning question was, what's your favorite comfort food? We got a lot of pizza. The pizza's doing very well. I should invest in pizza. We got pizza. One person said, is wine a food? I am liking our audience. These are wonderful, wonderful, insightful people. What else was there? Mashed potatoes, also good. And then someone said she really likes butternut squash risotto. I'm like, whoa. So we got one foodie watching us. I just want to say hi and thanks. Yeah, so that was it. Thanks for the comments. Please feel free to comment. I'll tell you in a few minutes what today's burning question is. But first, I thought I would tell you a little bit about me. I am in my study. I guess I can show it to you a little bit. Well, that's not very interesting. Maybe tomorrow. Okay. But since you don't know, well, some of you don't know me that well yet, but my children are watching. Hi, Todd. Hi, Mac. Okay. Anyway, and their girlfriends. I hope they are still their girlfriends. Okay. But anyway, I do live in Greenwich, Connecticut. I am still a nice person. Okay. And it is a lovely town, and I'm lucky to be there. My husband got us in. Okay. So never in a million years, honestly, did I think Janie Condon, would end up in a Greenwich. I'm originally from a real blue collar town in Massachusetts called Brockton. It's a tough town, and people get shot in Brockton. It's our way of saying hello. My Irish grandmother's a crocheted pillow that says, "Don't make me hurt you." My dad was an FBI agent. I go into work with him occasionally. I would memorize the 10 most wanted. I'd go back out to Brockton and spot 6 or 7 of them. Yeah. And we had a Holiday Inn with a big sign, "Have your next affair here." And that is how I used to talk. "Affair here. I don't care. Not my sweater. Don't be a douchebag." So, do any of you have Boston accents?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I
don't.
just got rid of mine.
What happened? What was the sequence there?
Oh, I was bullied in college about it. You know,
Me too.
I was in this riveting play, something about the Holocaust. And I had this major Boston accent. And I was like, "Hey, what about all those potatoes in the bag?" And they're like, "What are you saying?"
That was your line in the play?
Yeah. Yeah.
What about all those potatoes in the bag?
I didn't say I had a leading role, Kelly. Okay. I said I was bullied.
Kelly,
I grew up in Maine, so I grew up in Maine. I don't have a Boston accent, although I can do it pretty well.
but there's a Maine accent, isn't there?
Yeah, it's like some weird hybrid accent, I think. Like Maine, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts had some weird threesome tryst. And then now I don't have a country for this voice, but yeah, sometimes it'll come out in weird ways, but I don't have like the half, like I was talking to someone recently and they were like, "Well, I don't think it's half bod." And I was like, that's like, to me, that's legit. You know?
I have clung to the aunt thing, Aunt Rose, but no, I was never a tomato girl. Because the Brockton accent was half Brahmin. My father plays varsity soccer for Harvard, and half Dorchester. You know, what the hell are you talking about? What do you mean your father plays? Who gives a shit? You know, so anyway, what are you, some kind of douchebag? You know, anyway, but I got teased in college too. And I'm like, "You're in the great Commonwealth of Massachusetts. This is my state and you're teasing me," but whatever. So I decided to, get some R's and get rid of it. But I think it's sad, but my kids know that when the accent comes up, it's duck and cover time. But my favorite Boston comic, who still has the accent, we went to the same high school, Cardinal Spellman High School, Codspell, Brockton, Mass. You know who I'm going to talk about, Christine, right? Christine Hurley, who said, we got to get her on here. She has 5 kids. Her husband's a firefighter. And with my apologies to Christine, but I actually do like my imitation of her. She said, she said, "Jane, I got tired of the waitressing job. I just had it with the waitress." And so I went to my boss, the manager, Bob, and I say, "Look, Bob, I'm quitting." And he said, "Christine, you can't quit because you have to give 2 weeks notice." She said, "All right. In 2 weeks, you might notice I'm not here anymore." God, I love that joke. I
just love the way she talks.
Yeah.
Like, I love the way she talks. Like, we're very good friends. All of us are really good friends. And we will have these long, like, coffee chats on the phone together. And exactly what you're seeing is exactly who she is. Like, she'll be like, "Oh, honey, I don't know. I told Jimmy just forget about it, but the kids are driving me crazy." Like, she's just so adorable. It's the only way
really
to describe
amazing.
her.
We did a fundraiser for our high school. And I said, "Look, if any of you are sensitive to bad language or, kind of out there comedy, I would be very happy to escort you to the parking lot right now." Because you better fasten your seatbelts. We're going to have a lot of fun. Anyway, she's a doll, as as are so many of the Boston comedians. But anyway, okay, Miss Kathy Ferris, today's burning question is, actually, I'm going to start with me. Sorry to put me first, Kathy. Is it's my turn. I'm old. Okay, so I'll learn how to do this MC thing at some point. Okay, and I know you're both master MCs, but today's burning question, and feel free to type it into the Facebook page, is what are you afraid of? What scares you the most? And my answer is I am deathly afraid right now of my roots. I just want everyone watching this to take a good look at this right here. This ain't gonna last, okay? And in about 6 weeks, this is going to become a little gray trail. I see it as something like a mohawk. Mohawk should be here. It's gonna be a little bit over there. And then I see it kind of dribbling down the sides. So I'll go gray like this. Kathy Ladman, by the way, looks absolutely fabulous as a gray-haired person. And then I'll get to there and get to, I think I like it when I have the brown fringe and this is all gray. I think, that could be a look. And then what? Yeah, so I may just let it all go gray, but I'm scared because I like brown hair. But so Kathy, what are you scared of?
Well, first, I just want to point out that I like that we're just bonding on this thing that we got bullied at our all women's colleges.
All women's colleges too, yeah.
It's like, this is where I got bullied. We should actually start our own hashtag and some kind of GoFundMe for us. My thing that I've always been afraid of, but I do face it, is high school drivers. Ever go into a high school when they're coming out and there's the whole parking lot of them? Like, that is my Armageddon.
No signals.
Teaching my kids how to drive, labor, delivering these kids, no problem. Teaching them how to drive, that was crazy scary.
Yeah.
And they're not very good, and I apologize to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts.
People in the Commonwealth don't seem to use their blinkers.
A blinker?
It's like blinkers are for sissies. It's like, I don't know.
You don't need to know where we're going.
Yeah, it's none of your damn business.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of weakness.
Yeah. So, anything else scare you, or should we move on to Kelly?
We can move on to Kelly.
Okay, Miss Kelly McFarland, you are up. What scares you the most, if anything?
Well, it would have to be.
Oh no, not those damn tiny hands. Oh God Almighty.
Let me think about it for a second. I mean,
You really think about it, Kel. Really.
I'm thinking.
Okay, Kel, think about it, Kel. Think about it.
Whew. Let's see.
Oh, stop.
Okay,
Oh.
I think well, things that scare me are like weird dumb things. Like I'm of course afraid that I'm going to be taken by a demon in my sleep and wake up hanging from the ceiling. So that's always something I'm afraid of.
Number one, and yes, absolutely, you should be.
Yeah, because
When did this start, Kelly?
when I was little, I've always thought this. My parents had a library, or as we call it in the Northeast, a den, and a den with muskets and like Civil War swords on the walls. I don't know if you all have this. It was like a thing, and like an old one of those pans on a stick that you used to slide in your bed to make it warm before you went.
Wow.
Yeah, we had one of those rooms with
Wow.
paneling and like shelves my dad built, and they had books all in these shelves, and one of the books I found was The Exorcist, and so
Oh no.
yeah, so I read some of it at a very young age, and then I was like, well, at least I know how I'm gonna go, and yeah, so that's my biggest fear. So I'll
That's what happens when you start reading at a young age.
thank you so much, Kathy. I mean, I can't believe we can vote.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm really afraid of that, and I'm afraid of like ghosts and demons and things waking me up. Basically, I don't want to be woken up like that.
Don't
know
you
what
have
I
a
mean?
podcast called Frady Cat? What's that all about?
I do have a podcast with Carolyn Plummer called Frady Cat, and we talk about haunted places we've had to stay in, because when you do comedy on the road, as you both know, they put you up in places and sometimes they think they're doing you a favor, right? They put you up in like this beautiful inn or bed and breakfast in this rando town in the middle of upstate New York. And when you check in, the person at the front desk is like, so do you want to stay in room 227? And I'm like, why would I care? Well, that's the room where the maiden waited for her husband to return from the ocean. And she hung herself in the window. And in the middle of the night, she touches your face gently and turns up the heat. I'm like, no, I don't want that. I never, Kathy, are you amazed? Say a noise so it'll go to you. Oh.
Reminds me of the murder cabin that we stayed in last year.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, it's just, I don't want to do that. Like, I never want to stay in a haunted place. Like, if I look it up on TripAdvisor and it says, there's the laughter of children echoing through the halls, I'm not staying there. You know what doesn't have echoing laughter in the halls is a Hampton Inn. Like,
Yeah.
Hampton Inns are rarely haunted. Like, rarely haunted are Hampton Inns. You know what I mean? Like, you never get that at it. You know what you get at a Hampton Inn? Free waffles. That's
A
what you
great
get.
breakfast.
That's right.
I love the Hampton Inn breakfast. And unless anybody has something else to say, we're going to end it today on that because we went over as we always do. But big thumbs up to the Hampton Inns, babes.
Hampton Inn, free waffles. How many can you have? The answer is 22. 10.
Bye, guys. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Thanks, everyone. See you tomorrow.